Today, the defense rested in the trial of the four men accused of plotting to kidnap Governor Whitmer.
Closing arguments are expected tomorrow, and then the case goes to the jury. But before that happens, Governor Whitmer weighed in with her thoughts on the trial thus far.
I see the headlines and I see all the some of the depraved things that were talked about, and it's jarring. I'm an ordinary person in an extraordinary role, serving in an extraordinary time.
And some of the most explosive moments at the trial came today as one of the defendants, Daniel Harris, took the stand. Sean Lay joins us live with that part of the story. And Sean, things got pretty heated in there.
Pamela, this was intense from the very start. Prosecutors reminded the jury that a member of the group named Dan was so alarmed by what he was hearing from the group, he went to police. He ended up becoming an informant. That led to this wild exchange between the prosecutor and the defendant on the stand, Daniel Harris. Prosecutor Jonathan Roth, quote, Dan Chappell called police. Daniel Harris interrupted, blurting out, he's a B word. Roth, tell me about that, sir. Harris telling the prosecutor what to do by saying, next question. Roth, no. Tell me why he is a B word. Harris, he gets scared by memes, scared by words. Yet you say you went to Iraq, but words hurt you and scare you. You're a B word. Words are words. Harris framed that all the weapons training was to keep his military skills sharp, to be ready if everything goes to expletives, saying if there's no government, they need to protect themselves. Harris admits he made explosives because he says blowing things up was fun. But a secret recording was played of Harris telling the group that he knew someone who could make explosives for them, leading to this fiery exchange. Prosecutor Roth, you were looking for a bomb maker, yes? Harris saying FBI informant named Dan told him to. Dan wanted me to, yes. Roth was angry. You were looking for a bomb maker, he said. Harris at Dan's direction. Judge Yonker stepped right in saying everyone can take it down a notch. Very intense there on the witness stand all day long. Daniel Harris said 20 times absolutely no when he was asked if he had agreed to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Pamela, live at 6 o'clock. Harris, testifying in his own defense, actually had some choice words for the governor. We'll share them with you at 6.
And Sean, Harris is a Marine who was honorably discharged. How and why did he get involved with the Wolverine Watchmen?
Came back home to Auburn Hills, was living with his mom and dad. He got a high-level security job, he said, that was going to send him to do airport security in Kabul, Afghanistan, but COVID hit. He had a lot of time on his hands. He said he went on his phone, found a Facebook page of guys that had the same views as he did.
All right, Sean, thank you for that report.